Hello, people on the internet. Welcome to Snetterton, the greatest track in the world. I say that completely sarcastically and ironically. As you can see, people also think it's the best track in the world, because there is 7 of them currently turned up for this championship race. Yeah, it's not very popular, is it? Unfortunately. Just saying, guys, how unpopular this track is. Interestingly, anyway.
Certainly doesn't seem to be a fan favourite of the supercharged grid.
No, it does not. But, we'll see who shows up. I mean, there are other things we can do with our time. And let's be real, my past few races have been a little bit kind of just bye and then no one.
Yeah.
This is shaft for the bell end for a layout. Yeah, yeah. That's what I've always said, Jamie. It's the track is a P9. Literally a P9. So yeah, there's that. I'm not going to do any laps. Just say I've rejoined the server, didn't I? Don't have a replay. Get a setup one then. It's the thing is, right, it's not that it's a bad track. It's just got quirks that a lot of people kind of can't get around because it's very hard to be consistent.
It's punishing, is what it is.
Yeah.
People can't deal with that.
It's extremely difficult to be consistent though. Like that's the main thing that I feel from it. Like one time you'll go through a corner and the car will catch you just wrong, and then it'll be alright. Slow doesn't have any flow. I know, I agree, Jamie. I think the best flow of the track is down the back straight, that left-right under braking. That's where you can really kind of hook it up, can't you, and just like swing through the corners. And then the 2 last corners, really, the long right and then the left. That's a little bit of a flow. GT4 and lower, yeah, M2s around here would be decent. But put it this way, if these lobbies don't get merged and there's only 7 cars on track, obviously I won't race. I don't think you will, or you will, Jay, will you? Both of you?
No. I'll be jumping into an LFM.
Yeah. And looking at LFM, the only one that's really applicable is in 20 minutes at Kyalami, and depending on who turns up, would potentially be jumping into that with no practice, because I haven't driven Kyalami in a long time. So let's just see what people have signed up in. What car? McLaren, Ferrari, Merc, Beamer.
Lambo!
That's a good shout, actually. Yeah, probably jump in the Lambo.
I like the Lambo around Kyalami.
Yeah, that would be a shout. Lambo. Yeah. See what it's like. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to give it 8 minutes. I'm going to give it until 1:45, because if people haven't turned up by 1:45, I don't think they're going to turn up at all. Do you know what I mean? No. Unless, the only thing I can think is that they're not practicing on the fast track and they want to practice on an opti track. So they're not here.
I don't think people in this league are that bothered.
Yeah. It'd be a laugh with your granddad wagon, the Shagger wagon. Yeah. The amount of roll that car has. You know what's weird? I had a dream last night about my car, and it was really strange. I had a dream I went to my parents, and I had a problem with the rear suspension. And I looked at it under the car, and basically, like, instead of it being like a shock absorber, just like a welded bit of metal. No, it was just a welded bit of metal that had snapped clean off. And then the next door neighbor came out and he's like, "Oh, I've got this. Don't worry, I can fix it for you." And I was like, "No, leave it, because you know there's still a shock there. There's still a spring." And he got a crowbar, and he sort of crowbarred the welded bit out. That was kind of it was still under a lot of tension, but it was broke. Done that, and then a spring popped off and hit him in the face, and the other side of the suspension also broke at the same time. And I was like, rage. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he walked off. He was like, there you go, man. It's fixed. And he just walked back into his house.
Was it fixed?
I don't know. It was in my dream, so... Top tip, don't eat cheese before you go to bed. That's usually the... It's usually the advice anyway. And I ate a dunker. I ate a Dairy dunker before bed.
Yeah, that's why I stick with LSD instead.
Oh yeah, the lighter stuff. Hello Tori, are you joining us tonight? Are you racing? Can you not do Snetterton on a controller? Is it not possible? Yeah man, I'm doing alright. I mean, I'd be doing better if people actually turned up. So we can have a lot of cars on track. Because, annoyingly, me and Chris said last night, based on our pace, it's probably the closest that we've been in a long time. And that would be fun to directly race against each other for once. Without, well, I say that in theory, because, you know, Chris can easily get wiped out at T1 as usual. But yeah, I'm going to give it 5 minutes. If no one's coming into this, I'm going to jump into LFM. And I'll change the thumbnail or I'll change the title of the video. I don't know if I can do it while I'm streaming. Don't think I can. I'll have a quick look. Can I do it while I'm streaming? Edit. Yes, it says I can. Right, well that's going to sit there just in case. Not racing today, no worries, Tori. What you want to do is take day colour and night colour and see how long it can last. Ah, PC problems. Fucking hell. Not good. Yeah, I thought you could, Jimmy. Yeah, I will do it. I'll change the title of the video to LFM. If we haven't got at least another 5 people in the next 5 minutes, then I'm not racing. And even then, 13 on track's a bit.
Even in a sprint, that's a bit fucking sparse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not cool. But, yeah. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to put a poll out, actually, in chat. Snetterton or Kyalami?
I think everyone's just soft, personally.
There you go. There's a poll in chat. Drop your votes on, viewers, and thank you for anybody watching. Drop your votes what you'd like us to do. And for reference, we've got Snetterton with currently 8 people in. Or Kyalami with a grade of, in split 1. Kyalami with a grade of 35. And the highest rated ELO is 5,900. And then P2 in that lobby, or second door number, is the guy who hit us on Monday. So could we get some revenge? And just do like a quick blast to Kyalami, 45-minute race? You know, options are there. You just see the mess in I've been there, Tori. I've been there with components everywhere. That choice is like, do you want £5 million or your toes chopped off? I know, well, Jimmy, you would be biased because you dislike Snetterton. But like I say, if there's not a good few people in by the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna bail and we'll go to Kyalami. Are you boys game for that as well?
That as well.
Yeah.
If we're all going to go on strike, we might as well just make a show of it.
Like, even if they combine the lobbies now, I think it would be a total of 20-something, 25 or something, maybe. Quickly see how many's in that other lobby.
Not to sound rude, but most of the slower drivers in this split are slow enough.
Yeah, in the pro. Right, there we go. Right, we're out. Let's go to Kyalami. Let's sign up. Let's do it. Lamborghini, Lamborghini. I'm the worst. Right. LFMP. Let's get chat back up. Right, I'm going to change the title of the video. Let's do... I'm just going to look at the top times in here, then I'm actually I don't know who they are. There's no Lamborghinis. Might be a bad choice.
Well, check its ballast.
Oh shit, yeah, I should have done that. Still got time to change car. +3. Okay, I'm not going in the Lamborghini.
+3 is not bad.
I disagree. I'm just going to go in the BMW. Actually, that got +5, but it had -40 odd, didn't it, everywhere? Am I right in thinking that? Or should I go in the 488? Remember we were here, Chris, in the 488?
What would change that to?
Snetterton, the worst track ever. Oh yeah, Ginger, I'm changing the title of the video, don't worry. We're not doing Snetterton.
It gets -38, which is... It's actually even less than it was last time around.
What, the Beamer?
No, the 488. BMW gets 4. Lambo is 1.
It says 3 for me. I'm in the practice.
Where... Weird, because this was only updated today, so I guess the practice servers haven't updated, but the race ones have, maybe?
Maybe. I'm just going to jump the Beamer. Because it's stable, I can just jump into it easily and have a decent race.
Aston gets 13 kilograms, that's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Oh, it is pretty fucking good at Kyalami.
I know, that's a thing. Should I just stick with the Aston? I don't know whether to stick... Oh, what should I do? I've got 15 minutes. Troubleshoot through the night, or ugh. Pain. I did that when I first built the PC. I was literally up until 4 AM trying to make it work. Did the same on a mountain. Yeah, Ginger, I agree. Right. Quickly in chat. Beamer or Aston? Beamer or Aston? Beamer or Aston?
Jack.
They ain't doing it.
Fuck it. I don't even, like, oh, sorry to everybody in chat straight away. I'm just going to go on the Aston because you know what? It's the thumbnail. That's it. It's already my thumbnail.
Bait and switch.
Yeah. Do I have any selves? No.
I will get you one.
Thanks, Chris. Jamie, I would go in the 488, but when we drove it here a while ago, it had -40 and it was just about competitive. Whereas now it's got a bit less.
-30, yeah.
Aye, but it's still, I still don't think it would be great.
Oh shit, if I had time I would totally practice this up.
What's the Lambo got there now?
+3 or 4.
Is he going to be the 3 or 1? Depending on...
I think the Lambo for me might be a bit shit.
No one's in it, like, put it that way.
Oh really?
Yeah, no one's driving it.
What's everyone in?
In
Many
this,
Porsches?
there's a few Porsches, yeah. The general rule of thumb is the Ferrari and the McLaren.
Shock.
Yep. Yeah.
Can I try the McLaren?
Gets 13 kilograms.
I've never
Change my registration again to the Aston.
Let's go McLaren.
Can't go wrong with the McLaren.
till I drive it. Watch this space.
Am I in the I got set up for
What
the
you get?
Nissan, no chance. I have as well, Jamie, but I'm not using it.
What are you going for, Chris? What were you going for?
Sticking with the Mercedes. I can't commit into this car. Where it's my choice, I'll drive.
Right, I'm just going to drop these setups in. People are going to come into chat and be like, this is a funny looking Snetterton.
We improved it.
Yeah.
It's South Africa.
Right, let's get 10 minutes of practice. Let's just do quali.
I can see you on the side, Chris.
I've just signed up.
Ah, there we go. That's what.
Don't forget to change. Yeah, cheers, Ginger. Yeah. Have done. Thank you for watching, people. Impromptu LFM.
That's kind of elephant.
On the track that I really don't like. Like, I would rather drive Snetterton. Put it that way.
Such a shame. The driver that cleaned us out in the duo cups or something.
Really?
Yeah. And a 10-second.
Wouldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah. I love how they word it there in LFM. Like, unfortunately, in this situation, you managed to take more speed on the corner exit. No, I deliberately delayed getting on the throttle because I had bad damage, so I didn't want them to get the run on me.
Yeah.
I didn't brake check him. I was just driving very clever, and you could tell that the guy behind was getting frustrated in the fact that I was just placing my car where I needed to.
Yeah.
Then you read the German and it says, Untergangslauf!
Chris, because, yeah,
Oh, I haven't got a setup.
it was meant to be Snetterton. We've just bailed from the league race because no one turned up.
I might go Porsche Mercedes. What do I do?
Go on the Merc. I don't know if it's killer down the S's though.
Better than the Aston.
Oh, great.
Well, you know what the Aston's like over that little curve.
I tell you what doesn't have is brakes.
Kind of important.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to crack my frame rate because I'm getting stutters. I know, Smiley. Big shocker. I don't mind Snetterton, to be fair. Like I was saying before, it's just a punishing track if you make a mistake. You just gotta be very accurate all the time.
Like a Matt Cecilia penalty.
For me, I'm low. I am low. For 28. I haven't even got to be up front.
Oh my god, mate, why are you stopping on the apex? Go! Ah, cheater. Not cheater, yes, cheater.
You on the go set up, Chris?
Yeah.
What one are you? What do you?
2. The ones are always out of date.
Oh, Would you be able to send me the up-to-date ones? You don't need to do it now, just before the race.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Oh my god, it doesn't stop. Thankfully, these pressures are alright then. Allah! The brakes are horrific. Oh my god.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag accepted. Yellow flag ahead. Charlie front.
That's really bad. I know I made a big mistake, but god damn it. How long have I got? 5 minutes. The old short version is better track racing. I don't remember. I don't know the short version of Snetton.
Still one? Well, I mean, when you crash and take a shortcut across the track, maybe.
Was it when it was before the bombing of the track, or? I reckon it was a nice track and then a bomb dropped, scattered bits of the track everywhere, and they were like, yeah, that's fine.
Not bother cleaning it up.
Yeah, just joined it together.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Remember at one point, Kyalami was on every single calendar we did. I feel
Yep.
like I've not seen it in years.
Yellow flag ahead. Charlie front.
Alright, well I'm into the 40s just, but that's going to be nowhere near.
Charlie front.
It's going to be nowhere near
Russell left.
anywhere at the top. Front brakes overheating, and I feel like they've done that in the setup for a reason. However, I can't stop.
I'll do. Let's figure it out.
Yep. 23, 27 Q.
Oh, I'm door number 34 out of 34, split 1.
Oof. Jesus.
Give me the elo.
Yeah, man. Only way is up.
Basically, if I just don't qualify and survive, there's a strong chance I might gain a little bit of elo.
Yeah, that is very true, to be fair.
ELO.
Hello. Right, let's get this split number.
I finally got my safety rating to A3.
I don't pay attention to anything like that, to be fair. I just look at the ELO number.
To be fair, the safety rating, I'm not that arsed. Thank you, Chris. I'm not that arsed about, but at one point I had a real string of bad races, and I thought I'm going to end up back in rookies here.
Aye, have we met?
So I'm like, let's just get into the A, hopefully a high A, and then you can afford to have a few, because that's the thing, isn't it, that annoys you in LFM. You can be innocent and get tangled up
All
in
the time.
a multi-car,
Yeah.
and because actually that week at Brands, the only times say I did 10 races, I think I did 2 races where I got collected in a multi-car collision coming down the hill from T2, and I braked, people behind me didn't, and yeah, next thing you know, it's pardon me, minus fucking safety rating for no reason. Oh,
Righty is ready, boys.
I'm ready.
Body is ready. So I just
Right.
quickly tried junk dampers there, and it felt okay, but I didn't get anywhere near enough around the lap to see if it would actually work the whole time.
You're best just to leave it alone, if I'm honest.
Nah.
Last minute setup changes are the death of
How
your
I-
car.
But the thing is, the braking's so bad, so I think it's just not going onto the nose quick enough and slowing down. So like, I'm locking up.
What I should have done was taken the Honda.
That is a good shout, yeah.
I actually would be interested to see what the Honda feels like around here.
It used to be unbelievable. It was
I
that
can imagine,
in the Porsche,
yeah.
wasn't it? I feel the balance here used to be quite good, apart from the Mercedes. That was just way off.
I don't mind the Porsche here actually. I think I did a PB of a 40.5 in FRL Masters a couple of weeks ago in the Porsche 992. Oh, I've already sacked Thursday.
What's that like a sensor up for FRL?
Oh, Pisano was in here as well. Absolutely rubbish.
Hey, buddy. Remember
Unbelievable.
me?
25-degree track as well, potentially. Oh, this is going to be pain. No practice. Should have stuck with Snetterton. Yeah, Jamie. Shall I start from the back just to make it fucking entertaining? Shall I actually give a shit?
It starts at the back because I'll end up colliding into you.
It doesn't matter if it's you or one of the other 34 cars. Like,
You know some fucker else will.
so what's the Aston got on BOP? Is it 9?
13.
Right, okay. So I'm using the right cell then. By the +9 one.
Because I'm reading off the most up-to-date thing on their website and just making it up, I think. So
Are all these handicaps, are they like since the Kunos update?
Yeah. Yeah.
this
Okay.
BOP for this track was only applied today.
Right, okay.
So basically there's going to be gaps and chinks in the armor of it, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, someone must have signed out because Vitchalk's now the #1 driver. So that the guy that had nearly 6k elos signed out. So he's target #1, Vitchalk now. Nice. Remember me? Eating my tea. Yeah, Jamie. Don't be putting food in your mouth when someone mentions the... So Chris in the Merc -3. I think honestly, I feel like that'll be pretty good. Jay's in the Merc also. Oh shit, you got your setup on?
Almost.
Fuck it, my pressure's not going to be right. I just want to get on track now.
Go, go, go.
And of course we're going out 3 wide.
That's when to do it.
Of course, not giving me any space on the pin.
I can already say that the Ferraris are really, really fast. Because they just obviously stamp the throttle and it goes.
Like you've never met a Ferrari before.
Yeah, the outlap tells you quite a lot, doesn't it, when they're pulling it already?
It's when you look down to make sure you're in the right fuel, Matt.
You would, honestly, Ginger, yeah, I don't think you'd be wrong.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Of course I got bumped into the fucking left-hander. Come on, man, you don't need to be giving this much space to people.
I don't know, I feel like I need a calendar to measure the distance to some people.
Oh, honestly, mate.
Bag of shape.
Oh, car ahead. Oh, car ahead. Crack on, guys, because people are going to be finishing the first lap, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's a bag of shite.
This quali setup's quite twitchy.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Well done, mate. That's not
It
bad.
was a very Scottish bag of shite. Can't stop.
Won't stop.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Ooh. We are going to drop back here for sure.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Be careful.
310's binned, just like that. That was painful. Generally just driving at the minute feels painful. I mean, we've got time there, but it's going to be hard to extract it. Really hard. I'm not going to be able to do a 40.0, like. Not a chance. Trying to think what to do. The only thing I think is ABS and a bit of brake balance. These next few laps are crucial. Otherwise we're starting at the back or in the very middle of the pack. It's not where I'd like to be in an LFM race. Although it is a 45-minute race, so you know. And we'll pray for something to be like people a bit more clean. Just there, it just starts to give up as soon as I start to turn in.
Yellow flag, be careful.
40.025 from him. Oh shit. That was also shit.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Three tenths that I had would get us up the grid. That'd be ideal.
Yellow flag, be careful.
It is a little bit at the end of the lap as the tyres come up. Nowhere near enough. It just doesn't stop. It just does not stop. Really difficult to drive. Front left tyres being a knob. Come on. Scruff it. How many laps have I got? think my next one's going to be my final one.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Look at it just snatch. Oh my god. Right, come on.
Losing time in sector 3.
But it just does not stop. This is really, really difficult to drive without practice. Drifting. Well, it's a bit of time. It's not going to be anywhere near the top.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Painful. Oh my days, honestly. Absolutely painful. And look, there's a guy up there, so the time's definitely in the car, just not for me. Not for me. Chris. Chris is 29 to his 33rd. Oh god. This is going to be chaos, this race. This is going to be chaos. So 5150 5049. 5150. Something like that? Was it around about? Should be fine. Yeah, I just could not stop. The car just would not stop. Like, it was bad. Just going to do 40 litres at the start. I don't know how many I'll need for the second stint. Front brakes on 3. Yeah, it was so difficult. Yes, Lechies. Hello, man. How are you? Struggling, boys?
Yeah.
It's still kind of shit.
Yeah, same here. Well, Jamie, this is the thing. Like, I think if you jump in anything without an adequate amount of practice, you're going to struggle. Like, I was still finding my feet there with the car. Because it just... I'm not joking. It will not stop for T1. Like, I've got nothing on the brakes.
I don't know about you, Chris, but that quali setup, I sacked it and I actually put the race setup on and just dropped the fuel load out of it, and it felt loads better.
I stuck with it, but I didn't.
It just
Obviously
felt
not got the technique for this.
It felt super twitchy, you know, as you come down the fast left-hander and then flick it right.
I know, Ginger. Mad in it, 39. I've done 139.9 in my life. And it was after 4 hours of practice, so... Absolutely splendid for some reason. I've got notification email well on. Standard YouTube, innit, really? Lurchies. Standard YouTube. It's shit, I think, for streaming. Shit. I'm sure we could win them. True. Thing is, like, realistically, like, I know I should be here. Like, just out of who Michael. Cheers, mate. I should be, like, 10 positions higher, really, but yeah. There's a race ahead, put it that way. This is going to be interesting. I am slap bang in the middle.
You are. I'm in the danger zone.
Yeah. This is going to be the lesson that we learn from this now. It's going to be the, let's not do LFM without practice. I don't think the BOP is right, if I'm honest. I say that, but there's a guy in Aston at the front, so, you know, I'm probably chatting wet.
72 litres needed.
72? Oh, okay.
That's based on 2.65.
I've gone 40-40.
Maybe start with 40, but then maybe, depending on how far you go into the stint, maybe take 5 litres out.
Yeah. See, Ginger, we did the Ferrari 488 here not long ago, just as like a meme, and we were able to hit 40.1, 40.2 all the time, pretty much. Yeah. I just could not stop for T1. I just couldn't stop. T1 and the one down the hill. I don't know if it's because it's got so much extra speed or what. I might need to do something to the setup to give it more. What should I do to the setup to make it stop better? Apart from, like, brake bias?
That's a tricky one.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, dampers tends to be quite good for fiddling with how the car stops, but I couldn't tell you what does what.
I'm just gonna do the jank dampers for this. I don't even care. You know why I think I'll be alright is because I usually do this and I'm happy with how it feels. Like, consistent.
You survive.
We'll see. Should be around 80 for 45. Yeah, I thought that as well. Around 80. This track is only track. Come back to 80. Oh, really, Leshies? That's mad because I despise this track.
20 seconds.
You guys put me in this position, so make sure you leave a like because I'm going to get friggin' killed here.
10 seconds.
I've got no idea where to brake for T1. I've got no idea my advantage off. I'm not going to have an advantage off the line, but I'll have an advantage when it gets going.
That's the most deadly thing. Getting the run into the corner, isn't it?
Mm.
And having nowhere to go because you've got people probably coming up your arse end whilst...
Coming up my arse?
Yeah.
Oh.
Me favourite.
Found out it's better at the end of the stint. Yeah, it is strange. Like, I'm very much like... I'm that person that's very much against all of the popular tracks. Like, I don't really like Kyalami. I don't care for Spa that much.
I'm changing my tyres. Nope. Turn that off.
Are you not changing?
Nah.
Interesting.
I don't think so. I've turned it off for now anyway.
Remember to turn on if you have a spin.
Yeah. For me, because I'm starting so far back, I've got everything to gain and nothing to really lose.
Yeah. Yes, guys. Basically, we did 5 to 6 minutes practice, and I changed car 3 times. So it is what it is. Just like it. Yeah. Use other people. Yeah, I will. That's what people usually do at T1, isn't it, Kyalami? You use everyone else as a brake.
Leaving time on the table if you don't.
Yeah. If you're not inside the diffuser of the car ahead, as we're seeing on Monday, you're losing time. I lowered the steering ratio as well, so this is going to feel completely different. I went from 15 steering ratio to 14. All my turning points are immediately going to be different for this race, though. with all that
Up
extra
until
fuel.
13 to 14, I have.
Did you?
Yeah, just because it felt so twitchy.
No, literally, that's not the reason. I don't like Spa because it's again, it's one of those tracks that people just go on and hot lap for forever. And, you know, people think that they're mega because they can hit certain lap times when then you come into a race with them over any time, like an hour or longer, and they generally can't do those laps or anywhere near
Can't
it.
sustain it.
No. Like, they've never practiced race fuel, basically. Never again in 24. Nice, Ginger. Every iteration. Don't you like, Ginger, don't you like the Südschleife as well? Is that what it's called? The Südschleife. So where are you, Chris? 30th?
Yes.
J 24th, 25th or something?
27th.
Alright, don't question each other. That's the first rule of Fight Club.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright, I'm gonna deafen you then. Bye.
Chris made his intentions very clear on the formation lap coming down the hill.
Alright, good luck, boys.
Good luck.
Let's just try and have some fun. Down the order. Let's try and go forward.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Three wide. All clear. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nothing I could do there. Sorry that man. Or woman.
Right.
I literally got squeezed in between two cars.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm not trying to be aggressive, just want to survive. Let me know what you think about that one, guys. Did I do something wrong there, or was I just completely sandwiched? I feel like I was just sandwiched. Oh, oversteer, come on. Was it you, Dazza? No, it wasn't.
Personal fastest lap. Car on the right.
Oh, I've broke myself here, haven't I? Nope. Damage curb. Alright, there's one. Was it actually you done that? Surely not. Thought so. Fuck me, Dad. I had us worried there, man. Yeah, Ginger, I don't think it was. I don't know if it's just like I just felt squeezed. Like I couldn't. I was just trying to avoid a car to my right swinging into me, and then there was a car ahead of us. I'll have to look at it at the end. We'll look at the end. We'll see what happened. Apologies to the man or woman. Fight up ahead. Brakes feel better though than they did on quali. I wonder if it's because of my damper change.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
See how fast that Honda is. Looks pretty quick.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I gave him a big squeeze there. Gave him a very big squeeze on the curb. Clean racing though.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful there. Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Take freebies all day long. Woo!
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Ah. Shit. Shit exit. I think the Aston's got the legs though. I take it back. I don't have brakes. Ah, yeah, fair enough. That's it. Obviously, I haven't seen you on track in a long time, so I don't know. Like, you might have, you know, improved your lap time and been in the split ones. So that's why I shit my pants. I didn't see. I wasn't looking at the names, obviously, when I was driving. Don't do it. Come on. Ferrari behind on the brakes is unbelievable. I can't get last corner right because I can't brake. Come on!
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Take ABS down, come on. Oh yeah, I know, that looks insane. I need to spend more time, but like, just got shit going on. I do need to do more AC though. Car's starting to get a bit light. Rear's getting a bit leery. Not good, man. I'm being kept in this position of status quo because of the power of the Aston in this mid-range. I slowed down a bit much there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past the Porsche because of its traction out the corners. It's absolutely mega.
Well done, mate. That's not bad.
I'm still learning the track and the car at the minute. Oh, someone boxed behind. He boxed or died? Fight overhead. Oh, he's off the track. We're in a good place at the minute though, in a good place. Thank you for watching, guys.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Fucking terrible brakes, man. Oh my god.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Oh, that was a good switchback.
Clear on the right.
That was a good switchback. I think a lot of people will, Daz, or one that will come back to it as well. Right, nail the braking, come on.
Clear on the right.
Walk a bit early, but it's better than late. Come on. Cleaner. Lost a bit of time missing my braking when the initial overtake in the Porsche. P11 though, we'll take that. Power! Quadruple switcheroo, probably. I think so. I've rolled too late. No, I haven't. Somehow it stopped. What the fuck? Oh, the train behind me, man. There's an absolute train behind us. Oh, I don't want to be losing pressure. Don't want to be losing pressure. Porsche's gone behind us, made a mistake. I'm not really closing in on the cars ahead, I need them to fight. That was better on the brakes. That was a very late turn in. Slippy exit. LFM. I can't see what that says because it's behind something on my thing. Have you tried any of the LFM something series? AC, I'm guessing. If it's AC, I tried the Mazdas. And I had an absolute shocker. I essentially didn't have the auto blip turned on in the Mazda, so every time I was downshifting into corners, I was losing the rear end, so I was drifting everything. Right, I don't need third. I don't need third. Nope. Understeer. Yeah, just the Mazdas does it, and then I jumped the start by accident. I returned to pits to change my setup because I didn't put race fuel in on the grid. Then I jumped the start, got a drive-through, came to serve my drive-through and sped into the pit lane because I couldn't see any pit markers. And then I got a stop-go because of that, and then I came to serve my stop-go, I stopped in my pit box, and it didn't work. And it wasn't until afterwards I realised people said you just have to stop in the pit lane. You don't have to actually stop in your box. So just stupid little things like that. You manually blipped, yeah? Oh, interesting. Yeah, look, Chris said to turn on auto blip. Not catching these guys ahead just yet. Struggling, to be fair, like, car's really slippy at the moment. And understeering. Oh, no. Oh, it's gone to shit. Car's actually just turned a page and went, nah, don't like this anymore. What can I do? What can I do with the setup here? If I put the brake balance back, I'll start drifting into corners. If I put it forward, I'll start understeering. I can't really win. Just need to try and carry speed into the corner and brake a touch earlier. I'm keep moaning about it, but the brakes on this are shocking. Genuinely terrible. Yes, Skaz. No, Skaz. I thought I was in the Beach Dean one, but I'm not. Ah, pressure loss, man. Stop it. Whoa. Right, I need more front balance. Starting to get a bit squirrely on the back. If I had time to have worked with a setup, I probably would have lowered the rear one. That was CSL. He was P1, I'm sure. I'm sure that was the lead car. Positive. A few cars have boxed, I think. Yeah, people will be going for the undercut. I've still got 4 minutes of fuel, I'm just going to keep going. Not changing tyres. Or I might actually... Will we lose that much time with old tyres? An extra 5 seconds in the pits. Haven't done about 14 laps. How many times is 14 going to 5? 1.5. You need to lose over 3/10 a lap, I think. About 3/10 a lap for it to be slower. Track position or fresh tyres? I'm going to say track position. Is it? Ah. It's a way to do it, right?
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Tons of ice cream. Oh, they're an ice cream brand, like. Minimum pit for 25 seconds, I think. Should be boxing at the end of this one. Front tyres are scrubbing really bad, to be fair, and I'm losing pressure on them as well. I'm still going to take track position. I lost time on the entry there, I was too cautious. Oh! Yeah, bloody go. That's mad. I'm gonna buy more big stretch cubes.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
That makes a lot of sense, to be fair, does it? But they've got to take freezers everywhere, surely that's like not ideal. Right, watch how slow the Aston is when I drop it.
Mandatory stop and start. Let's go, go, go.
Slow. I'm on the inside.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was interesting. That was very interesting. I think he's got fresh tyres. Was he ahead of me or behind me, guys? He was definitely ahead. He has to have been ahead. Oh yeah, he looks like he's got fresh tyres. If he gets a run, I think I'm just going to let him go because that's fresh tyres is such an advantage, and I'm sure he was ahead. So the Ben and Jerry's for we've got the Hagen Dazs up ahead. P10.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Whoa, drifty boy. Aston's so slow through the corners, man. So slow. Mate, the racer's surname's a myth, does it? Yikes.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Car leaving the pit. I don't think we'll get him. But P8. I'm gonna say top 10 I'm gonna be very happy with. Can't tell you how much this car is drifting around under us though. It is a lot. I'm going to let this Ferrari go because these tyres are shot up now. They're warmed up, so he'll be faster. Get ready on the indicator when he's got a good exit or run.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Best to play it smart. Losing time to the Merc behind you, see, so I don't want to be under so much pressure that I start making mistakes. And, you know, he might fly off ahead and kill some people. I'm looking forward to looking at the incidents though. I hope I wasn't to blame. Oh mate, this Merc behind us is flying. I should have put. I think I should have put tires. Yeah, I am losing a lot. Yikes! I was like, yeah, if I lose 3/10 a lap, it should be fine. Lyle's Golden Syrup Sponge Ice Cream. What? Sounds good. Oh, more pressures, man. Where was I before the pits? I seen that as well, does I? Rude. What position was it before the pits? Was I 11th? Or 10th? I am being caught so quick. I'm not really looking at the Merc behind. He's naturally going to catch us, but it's the people behind him. What's the cars ahead doing? 40.9, 41.4, 41.0. Great. Just great. Half a second. $11, I'm sure. Yeah, 10 or 11. Started like 18th or something? 17th, 18th? Oh my god, nah. The tires are gone. Oh my god, no time gained. Fuck me. Thank god. I'm just trying to drop like a stone here. Doesn't want to stop, doesn't want to turn, doesn't want to get traction. So I was right behind this guy on the pit entry, and it's taken him about 8 laps, 7 or 8 laps to catch us. 7 probably. And we've definitely got 7 left for the guys behind to catch 5 seconds as well. Good traction he's got, man. Mamma mia.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Two guys behind are close and fighting. He is sliding about, but he's got fresh tyres, so it's still going to have an infinite amount more grip than me. But yeah, the guys behind, 5.3, 5.4, 10 minutes left. Leelob's coming around the last corner now. This guy ahead's got a mistake in him though. I've seen him off the track a few times before, so could happen again. I just need to nail some laps. Just need to nail some laps here. 5-second buffer is nice to have, but if I'm losing a second a lap and there's more than 5 laps left, then you know, it'll be bad. Note to self, don't do no practice fail event. Right, Gesell's overtaken. And he's the number 3 car in the lobby. He's a very fast guy. Pretty sure he was pole, or at least top 3. We went past him, he was sideways on the track after Cheetah. So target, keep top 10. That's the target. Trying to figure out how many laps are left. I've got far too much fuel, I know that much. Be interested to see where Chris and Gio are. Right, come on. How many laps? How many laps? How many laps? 5? 5? I'm hoping the advantage of the fresh tyres that people have dissipates in these latter stages, especially with Gesell, because he was fighting someone, I know that. If I don't trail off the brake really smoothly, the rear end really wants to dive around. I am, yeah. I just want to distract them. Because I don't know whereabouts on track they are. If you start talking to people when they're in the braking zone, it can be a bit leery. Or if they're like in a battle. Right, barring some catastrophic mistake, I should be okay. Unless the tyres really do drop off a cliff. Yeah, the guys ahead are doing 40.5s. Look at them, P7 and P8. I'm over 1 second off. Still got a feeling about this Merc ahead. He's a bit squirrely. All the guys behind are closing in ever so slightly as well. This could be a P9, a P10 or a P15. Come on. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. There's an absolute gaggle of cars behind us at that hairpin. Four laps, I think there's going to be now. 4 laps. Four laps, come on. Top 10 with no practice and a shit quali. Oh, the car is so twitchy. Doesn't know whether it wants to come or go. Mainly go. Oh, he's in the 3.8 behind us. Come on. Got to be really conscious of the exit with the Aston. Don't slide too much. Get that turbo spooled and plant it. I don't know if the BOP is very good though. We'll have to see where that other Aston is. He might bloody be P1. Oof, I'm sweating. Can't wait to look at the incidents though. See whose fault it was. T1 exit. I hope it wasn't mine. I really hope it wasn't mine. Like, I know I touched a car, but I'm sure I got nudged. I'm sure I got slightly nudged or I was avoiding a nudge. Two laps.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Does one of you just die?
Yeah.
UJ?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
It's a shame actually. I've gone from P29 to P23 and
Chris?
Not yet.
I've also figured out, you know when you said what's the blue plus on the track map on ACC
So you're
Drive?
going to come out and
No,
Damage.
the purple P is, yeah, oh yeah. So when you take the damage.
Did you take tyres?
I didn't know.
No, neither did I. I let two people go that took tyres because they were way faster than us. Now I've got a gaggle of 4 cars 4 seconds behind us. Just need to survive one more lap. Was the nudger or the nudgy? Yeah, exactly, Dazzle. I hope that was the nudgy.
Some very questionable driving in that first 3 turns.
I had an instant like, but I need to watch the replay to see if it was my fault. I think we were 3 wide, so.
Oh, like I didn't get in. I got damage. I could see Chris has got a floppy bonnet, but even when you're braking, you've just got people charging at the arse end of you.
Yeah.
So I ended up with 13 seconds of damage just from other people just hitting me.
Ah, shit, man.
Just crashed again.
As I thought would happen, has happened with the fresh tyres of the people behind tying off. We'll analyse everything after the race, boys. Let's just survive these final few turns and bring home a solid P10, which I'm absolutely buzzing with, considering no practice at all. Just a few quali laps, a shit quali. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Nice! We take P10. I'm happy with that. It's not like incredible, but from where we were and how everything felt, how the car felt, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Right, boys. Let's get into the breakdown.
My car broke down.
That's not like you, Chris. Right. And we've all finished. Jay 29th, Chris 30th. Yeah, it went well, didn't it, boys?
Want to forget that. I did not enjoy that Mercedes round there.
No.
It was just really hard work. You know, like when something's hard work, it just takes all the enjoyment out of the track that you like.
Yeah. Just gonna wait for this to finish and I'll have a look at the replay.
Ah, no worries.
There we go.
I did the same old. Typical me. Hit my right rear wheel onto the grass just before I flicked left to come down the hill.
J.
I know.
Right, let's have a look. I'm curious to see if I'm at fault for this T1, because I'll probably get a 10-second plus, well, 15 seconds because it's lap 1. So... Now remember, things always look a bit clearer from chase cam, whereas when you're on board, things look a bit closer. I've literally bonked off a man and hit another man because of it.
ACC physics.
He slowed too much though, like, didn't he? Is the instant not already gone? Is he just... He's on the brakes through the corner? Like, and so am I, to be fair, I'm sure. At least I was. Ah, sorry to the McLaren. It's one of those things. I just not expect this Honda ahead to brake again or hold the brakes. Like, he slowed so much. He didn't need to slow that much. He could have been around the corner and away. But realistically, he's kind of probably doing the right thing and being cautious because this shit happening ahead. I was just looking to the left, I think, at this point, because I just thought he would go. So I'm looking left and thinking, yeah, I can go through this corner. Yeah. Yep. And just kind of yeeted into a corner where you should be kind of on the power. And then he wasn't. So yeah, there was that. Let this guy through. And then there was a crash. Actually, when did you boys crash? When was your biggest? Was it first? Oh yeah, there's Chris.
It was in the
After
first.
T2.
The first 3 corners, I was literally just trying to avoid people.
Well, the guy that I nudged was off the track, so I didn't cause it that. Oh my god. Chris, you got taken out by the... I wonder if I actually did cause that. I hope not. Surely not. Is this McLaren that spun? No, that's not me. That's not because of me. He's off the track. See, I'm sure this guy gets hit. This guy gets hit from behind. You don't think it was my fault, Ginger? Right, I'm sorry. If you slam on the brakes, like you're gonna get hit. It's the people behind can't react. I feel like that's the same for me. Like he's just slowing right down to almost dead stop. He doesn't need to. Like, there's so much space ahead of him. Look, it's borderline brake check. Like, I know there's something happening ahead of him, but he doesn't need to lift. Like, this now is done. That's it, it's done. And he's still coming off. So for me, that's on him. And then Chris gets collected by... McLaren, it looks like.
No, it's a Ferrari. But I don't think I would have been able to avoid that BMW anyway.
No, I was thinking the same.
But if he hadn't fucking hit me so hard, I would have had a lot less damage.
It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it? There's cars everywhere. I think the Merc touched him that caused that. So the Merc that you had initial contact with was not in control of his car after it. Like, everybody's just like...
Well, the Ferrari is, he just straight up accelerates into him.
Yeah, the Merc is really trying to regain control of his car. He's not given space, so that doesn't allow you to join Chris. So he's in a bit of a ping pong situation. And then he's trying to give you space whilst taking the corner.
That's not the issue. The issue is the Ferrari that hits me. And basically punts me into the BMW.
Yeah, that's true. But he gets tagged by the Merc behind.
He doesn't.
He does, he gets a little tag. Oh, it's minimal to be fair. Is he just back on full power? I wonder what you can see. That's a clusterfuck, honestly. Like, I wouldn't...
Well, he's not on the brakes. I'll tell you that much.
He accelerates full power, but
yeah,
he's going directly to the right as if he's going to take that space that you're already in.
Mm.
You're literally already there. But, like I say, I think you're hitting that car anyway. I think you're hitting that car regardless, really. Just, it doesn't help with the tag.
That's me in the black Mercedes.
On the outside.
It's all said and done by the time you. Well, I don't know.
You're just caught in the Constantina though, Jay.
Oh yeah,
That
like,
Ferrari braked so hard in front of you, like ridiculously hard.
I'm tight on the inside. Like I did. Chris went as wide as he possibly could on the entrance to turn 1. I went as tight as I possibly could.
Yeah.
And that Ferrari just comes to a complete stop.
Yeah, he slams the brakes on in front of you. Like, the thing is, like, in racing, they're always going to blame the car behind, but, like, I'm sorry, you can't react to a car slamming the brakes on like that.
This is what I hate about LFM. So I get massively punished for a race that I had 0 chance in. I didn't even get to start.
Yeah. There's a car there. There's a Porsche with, like, the colours of, do we know Hartweg?
No.
No, it's Madcap. Never mind, it's Madcap. So
I also got spun into the final turn by Campella.
Campanella.
Hmm.
Well, I gained from that race 31 elo and 15 safety. Not amazing. At least it's not a loss, as always.
I lost 67 elo.
Jeez. So, what do you think about mine, though? Do you think I could do anything about that car braking on the inside? Like, considering...
Nah. It's exactly the same situation as me, mate. That Ferrari brakes so hard in front of me, I can't judge how long he's going to hold his brakes. Like, you expect them to dab on the brakes. Like, I was being cautious. I was only on half throttle, and I still couldn't brake in time when his brake lights went on.
Yeah.
And the fact that the Hondas, pardon me, braked for so long and then not got back on the power, it's just a racing incident, mate. You've tapped him. ACC physics have sent you into the McLaren.
Yeah.
And the McLaren's only gone off purely for the fact that you've hit it in that exact area in the rear quarter.
Yeah, while he's still turning, yeah.
Yeah, just sent him. It's unsavable, isn't it? We've all been in that position where we've been tagged in that part of the car and there's just no saving it.
Just want to have a look at a few of my overtakes here, because I made a few, but there was cars dead at this one. Yeah, there's cars dead ahead of us, look. Ferrari. Wasn't him. Tadic is off the track. He avoided. Oh, the Beamer's taking it carefully. He's seen a spinning. Not him. What Beamer was it? Was it a back? Oh, it was a back. Oh, he's just avoiding. He's just doing the right thing here, and then there's a car dead ahead of him. He's just trying to avoid. Like, I don't think this Beamer can do anything. He slowed down. The Ferraris came piling through. He might have been blindsided by it. But how did is FAR? Who's FAR? Who is FAR? Position 5. Okay, Campanella. Campanella got hit round by SL. I don't know about that one, actually. He's hit him, but he hasn't been given a whole lot of space. That one's difficult. It's a bit of turning, it's a bit of a collision. 6 and 2. And then Gesell was dead. Here. Here. Yeah, he's just dropped it on his own. No damage from him, though, thankfully. Does he just drive into the pits from here once it's clear? Oh, he's had to wait so long. He's lost a lot of time. Anyway, back to the beginning. I did a pretty good overtake on someone. So Honda ahead. Oh, this is where I squeezed the Honda massively. I genuinely thought he was going to hit us here. I squeezed him massively onto this curb, but it was perfect. Is that guy turning across us, or is he just trying to get back on the track? He's just trying to get back on the track, isn't he? Now in that one. Jesus. That was mad.
Oh.
And then we're behind Prize.
Ended up with 15 seconds more damage than the BMW that got hit by me.
Jesus.
Fucking stupid.
Oh, this is where Daz, I said I did a quadruple switchback. Or it had a quadruple switchback happened. So I went a bit deep here, there's one. He switches me back. I let him into this corner. Then there's a switchback. And then there's a switchback. That was good, man. Cheers, Jamie, man. I'm not a big fan of streaming on YouTube, quite honestly. I don't think it's the best platform for just streaming. But we'll test. I might test Twitch in the future. Even though it's a bit of an annoyance. See how it goes, you know. I find more audience. I think the thing is with streaming and stuff, there's just so many people doing it. So this was the pit. So then I come out the pit. Oh yeah, I came out the pit side by side with some one man, isn't it? This guy. But then I let him back through like a few laps later. Oh, we hit the curb as well. Luckily we give good racing room to each other. That was pretty much my race done though. Just let this guy and two ditch back through and then hung on for P10. And I'm guessing you just drove around with damage, or did you box early, Chris? Yeah, you boxed. So is that your mandatory stop, that one, Chris, was it? Hello? Chris? Dead.
I think Chris has nodded off.
Might have. He's probably making a report.
Literally just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably doing a report, to be fair, and don't want us going, Chris.
Yeah, Twitch. I mean, that's, to be fair, Jimmy, that's obviously Twitch's bread and butter, whereas obviously YouTube's very much more content creation. Whereas Twitch is just getting on and interacting. So was that your incident as well? I know you got hit by Campagnella, didn't you?
I did, but then at the same time, the more I look at it, I actually haven't looked at it, but the more I think about it, I feel like I may have squeezed him into the final turn. But he actually pulled up on the start straight and lets me back past. And I was like, honestly, like, there's no need. Like, he was gonna pass me anyway. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's dove you, Jay. He's dove you. He's went for the move. You've started to turn in, then he's still hit you. Like, even though there's an acre of space on the inside still, you've left loads of room. You can take that curb. Do you know what I mean? If you really want to get a move done, he'd be on the curb and hooking the car around. So yeah, I don't blame him for waiting for you. I think he's done the right thing, which is very sportsman of him.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna report it.
A mixer account, does it? But then you went and defended for him again, had a little battle.
Nah,
oh no, you indicated. Yeah, I see that. It's unfortunate, really, because he's hit you and lost his both lot of time when you probably would just let him through.
Him pushing me, I was just starting to close back in on the guy in front, which was annoying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is what it is, mate, innit?
I'm just a bit like, I don't know about this one with me, like, I've hit a guy in the back, do you know what I mean? That's like the cardinal sin of lap 1. I got hit on Monday night and I was vexed. Granted, I wasn't brake checking the guy on Monday. I genuinely felt like I
think that is the big difference as well, do you know what I mean?
I think I'm with his line. I was expecting to go on the curb. I don't know, just unavoidable. Like I only if I janked the wheel to the left would it have been fine. But at that
Yeah.
point, I'm gonna hit um I'm gonna hit the McLaren if I turn any
That,
more to the left.
that McLaren is like wrong place, wrong time, mate. That's all that is.
Yeah, where did this Aston finish then? P3. And his best lap 40.2. Fuck. My best lap 40.7. So yeah, bit of a skill issue. He's on TC1, ABS2, brake balance 59.2. So that's how he was getting the car stopped. Jesus. So what happened to head into the thing though? Because there was obviously a few cars crashing into each other. It was these two Ferraris. Oh, he causes everything. Bloody oversteers back into the track. Oh, I feel for him because, you know, oversteer's a dick. But he's caused a clusterfuck essentially by doing that. Do you think so, Jamie? Like, obviously, I feel like I could have broke a bit harder, but you know, at some point, if I brake harder, I'm gonna get hit. It's one of them. Who's directly behind us? It's like a white Ferrari. Young. Like, these guys all squeeze through, even though there's a bit like carnage happening. Do you know what I mean? Because they're being predictable. This is predictable driving from everyone. Whereas that Honda, I just think, just wasn't predictable. It just slammed the brakes. Well, he didn't slam them, so he just held them for a long time. And he gets absolutely nothing from the collision. Like, nothing happens to him. But it chucks me to the left and kills Prevost. I hope Prevost had a decent finish otherwise. What's he doing here? So he's P32 at this point. Why? Oh, he's P24. Oh, he's got to stop go. He's got to stop go. Hasn't he? Surely that's a stop go.
Yeah.
He is far too fast in the pit lane there. 36 miles per hour over the pit lane, so that's too fast. So did he get a DT or?
Not go 30.
Am I?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
he's in,
getting
yeah.
back past him.
Right, so he stopped go 30's cost him within itself, but before that, he was up to P24, P23, starting P15. So, like, I know he's been spun, but yeah. Small handful of times race track, there's always been so. Yeah, it's because it's genuinely, Jamie, because it pinches, it goes wide, allows the space, and then it pinches back in, and everybody's got a different way. Well, not a different way, but when you're in 3 wide, you've got to take severely different lines. And this Honda doesn't need to slow down. Like, he could have been flat through this corner because he's broke there for the incident. He's slowing down, brilliant, because there's something happening ahead of him. He needs to figure out what's going to happen. Should I go for the gap? Should I back off? He's backed off. Now, you should be back in a race mode. Straight back in a race mode here, and you're going. But he's holding the brakes. He's just dawdling. He's like just slowing and slowing and slowing. And it just causes like a reaction, like a loss of reaction time for me, because like here I'm like, right, okay, you need to go, you need to go, you need to go, and he just doesn't get on the power. Like, I think if he had have spun from that collision, I would have felt really, really shit, you know, because I'm like, yeah, well, he's broke, but I've still hit him. But this guy on the outside is a complete bystander, and it's it's the Honda's fault. But you can't crash into the back of people, essentially. So I'll probably get a penalty for that. 15 seconds it usually is if you accept it. So that would put me... in here, 15 seconds. So there's the gap, 26 to the leader. I would finish about 41. So I'll put us down in 15th. So a 5 position loss, which is pretty brutal for something like that, if I'm honest. Because like if that's live stewarding, you're probably getting 510 because it's such a small contact from an unreactable kind of standpoint. You can't react that quick. But yeah, that was more entertaining than Snetterton, I think, don't you? Jay, even though it was a bit shitty for you.
Yeah, definitely better than what Snetterton would have been, mate, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I wish I'd gone with either the Lambo or the Porsche, to be fair, or maybe not the Lambo, maybe the Honda or the Porsche. I went well in the Porsche round there last time I went, and to be fair, I would have been intrigued to see what the Honda was like.
yeah,
The Mercedes just felt hard work. Felt
yeah,
really felt really lazy on turning, and then as soon as you started using the brakes to get the car to rotate, when you then got back on power, it just felt really wishy-washy. Like you had to be
yeah.
really hesitant, so it just wasn't that fun to drive. But
Aston felt
it
kind of
was,
similar, just didn't like a turn. But
yeah,
yeah, thank you to everybody that's watched and tuned in for that Kyalami 45 minutes. Have a watch back if you're coming in at the end of the stream, see what you think of the incident. And before you go, do drop a like. Because if you want us to continue to stream on YouTube, I need more people to see. So it makes it more worth my time. Otherwise, I'm going to Twitch. Fuck you all. You're gonna have to deal with Twitch ads instead.
Campanella's literally just messaged me.
Very nice of him, to be fair, to be so open and
Yeah,
honest.
he's just put, "Hi mate, sorry for that dive. Absolute dive. That was completely my fault. I hope you accept my apologies when I slowed down."
Yeah, I
I'm
think that's
just
fair.
replying to him now. Yeah.
Right, anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Goodbye, everybody. And thank you for tuning in. Jamie, seeing you popping
Night
by.
night.
Love that. Dazza, sticking by.
Reckon I'll have to join us on ACC at some point.
To
Bring some love back.
be fair, I was going to say, Jamie, that would be good in the future. Get some kind of
One-off
community
event.
one-off event. Get yourself back on ACC. Bring the boys back together. If anybody can do it, you can. Cheers, Jamie. Appreciate it. And yes, good night, everybody. Have a good weekend because I'll probably be streaming Monday.